Jonathan's bailed you out in a number of games. Did you kind of wish your guys had played a little bit better on a night when he maybe had a bit of an off night?
I think our team, they all fit into the same category for us. We were flat after the first period. We didn't seem to have any energy. We didn't seem to have any enthusiasm. And it just displayed that out on the ice surface, and I think he fit into that. It seemed like once we got through the first period, we had a couple of power plays that we worked the puck deep. We had lots of chances off it, and we were rewarded, and just seemed that the game turned, and then we couldn't get it back. And that's one of the things as a coaching staff, you have to take a look at the schedule and look at some of the things that you did, and maybe we should have had a little bit more of a I guess less impact on maybe a morning skate, maybe practice, you know, all that, because you can't expect every day to be on the top of your toes, but it's our job to monitor that, and I think we have to take responsibility for that tonight.
You talked about giveaways being an issue yesterday, and tonight it was 21 giveaways again. That's got to be concerning for you.
Well, that was concerning, but I think a lot of that came, I don't know how many there were after 2 periods, but when we were pressing, it seemed like we started to play like individuals in the 3rd period, so I'm not going to look at the 21 giveaways as anything other than, you know, that's a natural state that athletes go to, is that they're trying to take the responsibility and say, well, I'm going to be the guy that makes the difference, and then it just compounds, and it gets worse versus getting better. And that's one of the things we have to make sure that we stay with our structure, stay with the program. You know, we hit a post when it was 4-2, and, you know, the minute and 20 seconds, we pulled a goalie, we had some chances. So you're never out of it. You're never out of it, and we had some enthusiasm going, but again, we had a crossbar post, and that was it.
How did you think Kadri played tonight in his return?
I think he fit in with the rest of our group.
Still a little bit banged up, maybe. Well, Kessel didn't play as much last 4 or 5 games.
I don't know. I think all our players have bumps and bruises. They all have their ailments. That's why we have maintenance days. That's why we have physiotherapists. That's why we have massage therapists. That's why they have all that stuff to try and keep these guys at the peak of their physical and feeling well. And it's difficult when in some situations the bumps and bruises do pile up.
Have you been happy with the penalty kill in general this year or lately?
Not lately. It just seems that we, you know, like the goals tonight, one was deflection off our stick. I think it was a slap shot by Seth Jones that hit McClemmon's stick in the slot. He was in good position, and those things happen. But the other one coming out of the corner, we got beat coming out of the corner, and Smith, I think, beat our defenseman and our forward back to the front of the net. And if you look where their goals were scored from, other than the deflection, you know, there was the one goal from the side that Bernie hit in the glove and it went up in the air and it rolled over his shoulder. Those 2 goals, you know, I don't know if you could say you can do much more other than maybe the luck and the good fortune that we've enjoyed has turned against us in this game.
Is it different personnel, do you think, shorthanded? Like not having Mark or...
Well, no, I think our penalty killing's been one of our stronger suits, and I think that in the last couple of games, you know, we've been exposed. We haven't cleared the puck when we have an opportunity. You know, the opposition's been able to keep it in face-offs. We haven't got hold-ups in the proper time and to get the puck down the ice to 200 feet. Those are the things that, you know, that you look at and you try to dissect and evaluate.
Thanks, Randy.